Hey guys, so it's Jordan, and today is going to be a video where I talk to y'all about, I'm going to do a story time, and it's going to be like the weirdest day of my life. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. I'm just kind of thinking about that day, because it was literally not even 2 weeks ago, but it was the weirdest day of my life. Alright, so let's see. Let's call him Jack. And Jack, if you see this, we're good now, I promise. But we weren't at the time. Alright, so my best friend, let's call her Angie. Okay, so I have a best friend named Angie. And me, Angie, and Jack are all good friends. And I don't nearly know Jack as well as Angie knows Jack. So, Jack, this was a month ago that he messaged me and told me that he was into me. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna hang out, blah, blah, blah. And so we hung out. And then, later that day, I messaged Jack, and I was like, oh, I had a good time today, let's hang out again. That was fun, because we played video games, and I love video games. It was really cool, but, let's see. So, he had texted Angie out of the blue. And then, so, I would, talk to him and see if he talks anything about me. Because, I didn't know really what was up. Because, when I messaged him, oh, let's hang out again, he was like, alright. That's all he said. It was alright. I'm just like, okay. Whatever. I guess you didn't have as good a time as I did. But, okay. So I was like, talk to him and see if he brings me up. And then, the next morning, I wake up because me, my mom, my sister, we're going to TJ Maxx special event sale because me and my mom are both were credit card members, so we got early access to a shipment truck that had just gotten in. So I wake up, and then Jack had poked me on Facebook, and then I'm just I text Angie, and I'm just like, what did he say? He did this, what's going on? And then she was like, oh, well, he said you were really pretty, but he doesn't want you to come off as clingy because he thinks you're clingy. And I'm just like, I wasn't clingy at all. I basically kept to myself that day, but alright, whatever, screw you, I don't care. And so, let's see, so later that day, I'm just, going off on, I'm, going on a rant to Angie about, how weird this is, and, I don't understand, and, so, later that day, I'm still, shopping with my mom and sister, and, I went to work, because I'd work at 4 that night, and I was going out with my friend Alex, and Alex is another YouTuber. I'm going to use her name for real, because Angie and Jack are fake names. But, okay, so I went out to dinner with Alex, and we were going to go see a movie, but she had to go home early because her grandparents were in town. And so, we went to Wasabi House, and for y'all that don't know what that is, it's a little Japanese place. It's really good. So we went to Wasabi House, and then we were parked at Wasabi House, and here's Wasabi House, and here's Target, and we decided we want to walk to Target, because it was really misty that night, and it was not too cold, not too hot, so it was felt really good outside. So we walked from our cars to Target, and then we went in TJ Maxx, Target, and I don't know where else we went, but I know we went in TJ Maxx and Target. And then as we're walking back to our cars, we're walking through the Publix parking lot, because there's a Publix right next to Target. And then we see this little desk thing in the parking lot, and somebody just dropped us off somewhere. That's where things got weird. And it was so crazy, because she's running over to it and looking at it, and she's like, I have to have this, I have to have this. I'm just like, Alex, no, there could be bugs inside of it. it looks pretty shady. I don't want to do this. And then she's like, alright, come on, you gotta help me load it in my car. And I'm just like, alright, like, I give up, you win if you want it that bad. And so I get it into her car, and by the time, like, we walk back to our cars, and then we drive over there, and then there's a car, like, sitting right next to where the desk is now, and they're just, like, sitting there, like, halfway in between two parking spots. Like, it's like, here's a parking spot, and here's their car. That's asshole parking right there. And so we get to the parking lot, and then we're, like, waiting for them to leave, and I'm just like, get out of the car, like, to Alex. And then she's like, okay, like, what did they want it? And I'm just like, well, we were here first. And then so we wait for them. They leave like a minute later. Like, they don't leave, but they drive off. Like, drive up like one parking area. I'm just like grabbing anything I can right now. I'm so bored. What was it? So she drives around. Like, she parks her car like in the, not in the parking spots, but in the driving lane to like exit. And so we're like picking this thing up, and we're just like, oh my gosh, like, and we're trying to figure out like, how are we gonna get this in your car? Because she drives a like tiny car. And so like we laid one of the seats, and we're just like lifting it, and then like by the time we got it into the car, it took like maybe like 10-15 minutes. By the time we got it into the car, the doors to the cabinet had fallen off. And luckily for her, her boyfriend's like a construction worker or something, so he was able to fix it, because she told me the next day by the time they pulled it out of her car, it had fallen apart. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. But she sent me a picture of it the other day, and it's like this little, she made it into this little cute little coffee bar, and so that was really cute. But she's gonna post a video, because we videoed that night. I don't know when she's gonna post it, but she said she was gonna post it soon. So I'm going to put her channel down below, and y'all can go watch that video whenever she posts it, and go subscribe to her. But another thing about that night is when I was out with Alex, I have kind of like a thing for this dude named, I'm not even going to say his name. I have a thing for this dude, and he was like, oh yeah, like, me, you, and Alex can all hang out. I can't think of a fake name, so I'm just going to be like, oh yeah, me, you, and Alex can all hang out. That's what he said, not me. And then, like, he kept telling me, like, how much he was looking forward to it, and, like, how much he wanted to see me, and blah, blah, blah. And then, so me and Alex are at the restaurant, and I'm, like, messaging him, like, oh, hey, the movie starts at this time if you want to go, because, like, at that time I thought Alex was still going to go. Because we were waiting on a response from her mom to see, like, because her mom was cranky. So, I'm, like, messaging him, like, oh, hey, like, if you still want to go to the movie, like, let me know. And then, like, I'm just debating, like, oh, I should just go see this movie by myself, because I've always wanted to do that. Like. And so, he messaged me, and he was like, here's my address, we've been drinking, we're driving back to the house. And I'm just like, so we had plans, and you've been drinking, and you want me to come over to your house. What? I don't understand how. I just hate people. Like, and then like the next day he messaged me, and he was like, oh crap. Next day he messaged me, and he was like, oh hey, how was that movie you went to see? I'm just like, what do you want? Like, I don't want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, why? What'd I do? And I'm just like, you really hurt my feelings. You said that you basically said, like, oh, no, I'm having too much fun drinking, so I'm not going to go to the movie with you. I'm just like, okay. Way to blow me off. So I kind of went off on him, and then, like, he hasn't messaged me back at all, and I don't really care. But the thing with Jack was, like, Jack and me talked last night, because last night I went out and got my nails done with Angie. And, I was going on a rant to Angie about Jack again. And then I messaged him when I got home that night, and I was like, because he had messaged me the day, and he was like, hey, cutie, what's up? And I'm just like, I'm mad at you. And it's like, I just said, like, what back, because I didn't even know what to say. I just said, what? And then he was like, why you say it like that, like you're mad? And I'm just like, because I am mad at you. And then he's like, because why? And I'm just like, because you called me clingy. And then he was just kind of like, I didn't mean to come out that way. I'm sorry. Like, I really like you. Like, you're an amazing person. And it's like, me and him are good now. I don't know, like, where that's going to go. But me and him are good now. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so I want to take a minute to talk about my next videos. Next videos, I am going to be doing Vlogmas. I'm planning on doing a little bit of a Thanksgiving video because on Thanksgiving I have work. So if I do a Thanksgiving video, it's not going to be that long. So I don't think, I'm debating whether or not to do one. But I am definitely doing Vlogmas. Me and Alex have talked about collabs for Vlogmas. My interview with Zach, and then my wisdom teeth surgery. I'm not sure when my interview with Zach is going to be. Like, because we never hang out. I'm just like, oh yeah, we need to hang out, and it never happens. And so, my wisdom teeth surgery is scheduled for January 20th, so I will probably post it within the next 2 days, probably like January 25th when I'm feeling better and I've had time to edit it and everything. But that's about it, I think. But it's going to be a challenge, but I am going to do Vlogmas. I'm going to do like some story time, like stuff like that. So, thank you for watching my story time.